That is so cool. So there's a little bit more to this than I thought. That don't look ominous at all. What is going on, FNF fam? I'm here in the backyard and we are taking a look at some upgrades I did off camera. First off, we got this new big old awning that I put over the pool. It's just one of those little tents that you can buy and it's really easy to assemble. They literally just pop right up. Got one of these to take care of the sun problem and the algae problem because it was cooking my fish, guys. As you can see, the fish are doing amazing. Everybody's healthy and looking good. The water looks great. We're doing a few more upgrades. I gotta fix some stuff on the pool pond. We had a real bad storm and my waterfall got knocked over, so we gotta reattach that to the pool pond. I just got the hose right here going back into the pool pond for now. All the fish are doing really well, as you guys can see. The bass is really good. He usually stays over here in this dark area underneath that brick. The turtle is hiding underneath his little spot where he always hides. Everybody's doing really good. Since I put the bass in here, guys, I haven't seen many small minnows or small bluegill, but that's okay. As long as the bigger fish are fine, that's all I really care about. The goldfish are getting ginormous. Look how big that guy is. Huge. Such a big goldfish. And the other one's starting to get big too. As you guys can see, the way I set this tent up, it leaves about a quarter of the pool pond right here out so that the turtle can bass and still get sunlight, and there's a floating log that comes over here, and so the plants can still get full sun. I just covered it enough to make sure that the sun wasn't baking the fish because the water temps were getting really, really hot. We had a really bad heat wave and it was just causing a lot of issues with the pool pond, and the algae was starting to come back. Ever since I put this tent up, as you can see, the water's a lot clearer. You can see all the way down to the bottom, and all the fish are doing really good. I would say the only downside to this pool pond is that most of this, besides the aerator right here, is all ran through the house electricity. So I plug it in over here. It takes quite a bit of power to power all this, I'm not gonna lie. It does put a little toll on the wallet and the electric bill. So I reached out to Papa Soap Solar and asked them if they could send me one of their solar fountains. Not only will it aerate, but it also help filter the water as well. They sent me out this awesome solar power fountain that we're gonna go ahead and take a look at now. Well, guys, we might get rained out. That don't look ominous at all. It's supposed to storm, but you know what? I'll welcome the rain because it's been extremely hot and humid for the last week. So here we go. Good old Papa Soap Solar. Also today's video sponsor. I really appreciate these guys. Anytime I need anything pond related like this, they always got my back. So let's go ahead and open up the solar fountain. It looks like we got instructions. You guys know I don't read those. We've got some tubing for the pump and the fountain, a bunch of nozzles and attachments. Everything's packed nice and neat. We got some foam here. This goes with the pump to keep stuff out of the pump right there. But we're gonna put a filter box in this anyways. We're gonna make it another little filter box, so I'm not too worried about those. Here's our nice little solar pump, and it comes with that little solar attachment right there because it goes into this big, awesome. Look at that, guys. Jeez, that is heavy duty and legit. Set that aside for a second. All right, that's everything that comes in the box right here. Tubing, attachments, little filter pads, the pump, and then the solar panel. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. This bad boy opens up, face it towards the sun, and then it's got these little legs on it right here. And you just set it wherever you want to set it to get the most sun, just like this. Boom. And that's how you set it up. So let's go ahead and figure out where we're going to put this and see what we're going to do as far as a filter box for this pump, and go ahead and find a good spot to put our solar panel. So as far as where I want to set the solar panel up, I think I want to set it right here, kind of in the same area as my aerator that they sent me, which I love also, by the way. I actually might get another one of those aerators because they work really, really well. You can really never have too much oxygen in a pond, in my opinion. I'm sure there's way more prettier ways to mount this, but for me, that's kind of perfect. I'm probably going to put the pump right about there. So almost in the middle, or I might even put it somewhere over by that brick. I haven't decided yet. But first, let's go make a filter box for this pump, so that way at least it's gonna clean on the return. Before we go find something to make into a little filter box for the solar pump, I wanna see what nozzle I'm going to use. I think I already know. Yep, here we go. See that little lip right there? It'll make a nice little mushroom effect that I really, really like. It's real subtle. It gives lots of oxygen off. Let me find the adapter. I think this is it right here, maybe? And then this goes onto here. There we go. see? And then that's where those little filter pads go. Nice. And then it's got a little knob right here on the front where you can adjust the amount of pressure that comes out of this pump. Okay, so this pump does more than I thought. This little solar pump right here will pump out 200 gallons an hour, which is pretty good considering all the other pumps we got in the pool pond already. So this will be a nice addition and just help the pool pond even more. And then we're finally gonna go find our filter. I just wanted to test this out before we get it all put into a filter box and locked into place. So let's go ahead and test it out before we do anything. All right, so I just take this little bad guy, plug it in right here. I should just be able to take this and put it in the pool pond. Let's see. It's a little short, so I'm gonna have to add some more tubes to make that longer. So there's a little bit more to this than I thought. So let me go ahead and read the instruction, guys. One second, let me grab those. All right, let's see if we can do this the right way. All right, so let's go back in our little bag of tricks right here. It's gonna go like this. There we go, we got the extender on there. And then there's another part right here. This is a converter, but we're gonna go ahead and seal this off because we're not gonna need this. There we go, that's gonna block that part. That little cap right there blocks that. This little piece right here, that's gonna block this part. That's also gonna be a release valve to let the water out and in. So now that we got the tubing set up correctly, let's try that again. Plug that in and then you screw it down. Take our tubing, put that on there now. There we go. I'm pretty sure that valve's open. Now she's locked into place and ready to go. Let's try that again. A little drizzle, but not much. Got a little bit of flow. I think I need to reposition the solar panel because I think that's where the issues are coming from. Okay, so I got it repositioned. It is starting to rain and there's no sun. So the solar panel cannot charge without sun. So that's why we're having some troubles. I read the directions again and we gotta have direct sun for about 6 hours before it's fully powered on. So it is raining right now. So we're gonna have to come back out here when it's a lot more sunny and then we can go ahead and get this thing running at full power. I will say one thing, you guys have no idea how bad we needed this rain. It has been extremely hot, so I'm not too mad about this. And thanks to my new awesome pond tent, I'm not getting rained on, so it's kind of beautiful. And it's peaceful. I need to just put a chair out here and just relax and look at my pond. For only having half power, because there's no sun really, that's actually really, really good. I mean, there's barely any sun out because it's storming and raining right now, but that is not bad for a small little solar pump like this with no sun. So I can only imagine what it's gonna be like with full sun. All right, guys, she's fully up and running. We got a little bit of sun, so there she goes. That is not bad. I love that. That looks really, really good. I think I found the spot I want to put it also. Let's put it over here, guys. Let's put it right over here where the bass hangs out. That is just so awesome. As you can see, the sun's coming back out. This bad boy's got full sun now. I can feel the heat again. I'm covered in sweat and rain, but well worth it. I just love upgrading this pool pond, guys. It's so fun. I really enjoy it. And you guys seem to like the videos. Huge shout out once again to Papa Soap Solar. Thank you so much for sending this stuff out and for being today's video sponsor. That's full sun. Look how awesome that is. So let's go ahead and build a filter box for it so that way it'll clean on the return. And then we're gonna sit it right there where the bass be hanging out. So I got this little bucket full of pond stuff. A lot of this stuff you'll be seeing get used in the next video. Stay tuned for that. You guys are really gonna love this next video. I got a bunch of filter media in here. So I'm just gonna take a piece of this, find the container, put that pump in there, and then get it set up. To make this is pretty simple. It's a smaller pump, so I'm just gonna use a little Tupperware right here, a locking Tupperware I got. I'm gonna drill a hole right here in the top. That way the pump can come up through it. And then we're gonna put our filter media inside this with the pump. That way it'll clean on the return. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in some lava rock and some other stuff, just to help clean the water even more on the return. There we go. Let's go ahead, put our lava rock in, and we're gonna go ahead and rinse this lava rock to make sure it doesn't get all up in the pool pond. The lava rock nice and clean. Go ahead and put our filter in there just like that, and let's go install our pump. All right, guys, there we go. We got our little filter media and our little lava rock in there, and just like that, we turn this fountain pump into a filter fountain pump. I know it looks pretty janky, but this will definitely work, and it'll also help clean the water. So we're gonna put it right here on top of the cinder block, or maybe behind it. we'll just kind of finagle it around and see where it looks best. Doesn't look pretty, but it's functional. I will get some more rocks and stuff to put on top of that to make it look more aesthetically pleasing. As for now, I'm gonna grab a brick or two, set it on top of it to keep it still, and let's turn it on and see how it looks. All right, got some bricks set up on top of it. We will be filling all this up with a bunch of different rocks and different sized bricks to make it look more aesthetically pleasing, as well as some other stuff inside the pool pond. I really don't like the way that bucket looks. We're gonna fill all this in with gravel and sand also so the bluegill can breed, because I've been seeing them try to in this gravel down here, but they haven't had a lot of luck, so we'll see how that goes also. Let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in and see how it does. I was fixing the solar panel when I had an epiphany. What if I found a way, boom, to put it up there? That looks great. It would be perfect if it could stay up there. I think I'm gonna find a way to make that happen. Run this cord right here along this and down back to the pool pond, but there we go. Look at that, guys. That is awesome. Like I said, guys, I'm only doing cosmetic stuff now. The only other species I'm gonna get for this pool pond is a catfish, some kind of catfish. We'll see about that in another video. It just looks perfect right there. It fits the aesthetic of the pool. I just really like it right there. That is awesome. So if we can find a way to keep the solar panel up here, I think I'll be able to stick this up here pretty easily. So that's a good idea. I like that. And it'll keep the cord a lot more clean and out of the way as well. I just love this fountain. It looks amazing. It fits the aesthetics of the pool pond so well. As far as an update on the fish, you can see the little pumpkin seed right there. They're doing extremely well and growing really, really fast. The goldfish are huge and are constantly eating algae off the bottom, as well as the food that I feed these guys weekly. The water's kind of cloudy because of all the rain, but these guys are thriving, especially this largemouth bass. You might have noticed the big belly. That's where all the minnows went. Our turtle Barry is doing really well, but he's super duper shy and I only see him every once in a while. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you're not already. If you guys want to see another big pool pond video, make sure to get my last pool pond video to 10,000 likes and I'll do an even bigger, crazier pool pond video. We do have some smaller pond projects coming up. The next video you guys are really gonna enjoy, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Turn on those notification bells, that way you guys get notified when I upload that one. And thank you so much for all the love and support. I will see you guys in the next one.